Most people think you need a big job, big luck, or big money to become rich. They believe wealth comes fast or not at all. But this story will prove something very different. This is the story of a young dreamer who had nothing special. No rich parents, no fast success, no big talent. Yet one day people looked at him and asked, "How did you build this life?" His answer shocked them. He said, "It started with one small habit done every single day." Once upon a time, in a quiet town with dusty roads and small houses, there lived a man named Chandra. Chandra was 30 years old. He was not famous. He was not rich. He was not ahead in life. Many people his age were already successful. Some owned homes. Some traveled the world. Chandra still felt like he was standing in the same place. He worked a simple job. He earned just enough to pay rent, buy food, and survive. At the end of most months, his money was gone. He counted coins before buying anything extra. He avoided looking at his bank balance. Money felt like a constant worry sitting on his chest. Every morning, Chandra woke up early, not because he loved mornings, but because his mind never rested. His head was full of dreams. He dreamed of freedom. He dreamed of helping his parents one day. He dreamed of a life where money did not control his thoughts. But every time he opened his wallet, those dreams felt far away, very far away. When Chandra walked through town, he saw people driving better cars. He saw people talking about business and travel. Some of his old friends seemed to move forward fast. They shared happy photos online. They smiled, big smiles. Chandra smiled too, but inside he felt small. He started to believe that maybe he was late in life. Maybe success was for other people. Maybe he had missed his chance. Sometimes he blamed himself. Sometimes he blamed time. But deep inside, he felt stuck. At night, he lay on his bed and stared at the ceiling. The room was quiet, but his thoughts were loud. He asked himself, "Why not me? Why am I still here?" He felt tired. He felt slow. He felt afraid that life would never change. Some nights, sleep did not come. He turned from side to side. His heart felt heavy. One night, after a long and hard day, Chandra sat on the edge of his bed and spoke out loud. "If I keep living like this," he said softly, "nothing will change." That moment was small. No one heard him, but it changed everything. The next morning, Chandra did not try to fix his whole life. He did not write long plans. He did not promise big success. He knew that big promises often break. He had made them before. Instead, he chose something small. He found an empty glass jar. He cleaned it and placed it on his table. With a pen, he wrote one word on it: savings. That day, he put only $1 inside. Just one. He looked at the jar and laughed quietly. It felt too small to matter. But something inside him felt good. For the first time, he felt in control. For the first time, he had started. He smiled and said, "I can do this again tomorrow." The next day, he did. Then the next. Then the next. Days passed, then weeks. Some days Chandra felt strong. Other days he felt weak. Sometimes the jar looked empty. Sometimes progress felt slow. There were days when he felt foolish. There were days when he doubted himself. His friends noticed the jar. They laughed and said, "That won't make you rich."
Chandra did not argue. He did not explain. He just kept going. $1 a day, sometimes two, sometimes only coins, but never zero. Slowly, Chandra learned something important. Small habits are easy to laugh at, but they are also easy to keep. One evening, while walking home, Chandra found an old book at a street market. The book was cheap and worn. The pages were yellow. It talked about money, habits, patience, and time. That night, Chandra read only 2 pages, just 2. He stopped before he felt tired. He did not force himself. The next night, he read 2 more pages, then again, and again. Soon, reading became part of his life, like brushing his teeth, like breathing. He noticed his thinking slowly changing. He stopped rushing. He stopped comparing his life to others. Chandra added another small habit. Every day he learned one new thing. Sometimes it was a new word. Sometimes it was a simple money idea. Sometimes it was a lesson about discipline. He wrote it down in a small notebook, 1 sentence per day. The notebook was not fancy, but it mattered. On hard days, he read old pages. They reminded him that change was happening, even when he could not see it. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. The notebook grew thicker. His thinking grew clearer. Slowly, without noise, Chandra was changing. Not every day was good. Some days he felt tired. Some days he felt behind in life. There were days when he wanted to open the jar and use the money for something quick. There were days when he skipped reading, but he never quit fully. Even on bad days, he did something small. $1, 1 page, 1 thought. That was his secret. Years passed quietly. The jar was no longer light. The notebook was full. Chandra noticed something strange. He felt calmer. He felt more confident. Money stopped scaring him. Ideas started coming to him. He began to see chances where others saw problems. One day, Chandra used part of his savings to start something small. Not big, not risky, but smart. He used what he had learned. He stayed patient. The income was slow at first, very slow, but it grew, just like his habits. Years later, Chandra stood in front of his old home. The dusty roads were still there. The town looked the same, but Chandra was different. He helped his family. He lived without fear of money. He slept peacefully at night. Someone asked him, "What was the biggest thing you did to change your life?" Chandra smiled and said, "I stayed small every day." This story is not about luck. It is not about talent. It is about small actions done daily. Saving a little, reading a little, learning a little. These habits grow quietly. Then one day they become powerful. If your life feels stuck, do not wait for big change. Start small. Stay consistent. Trust time. Your future is built by what you do today. If this story touched your heart, please like this video. Share it with someone who needs hope. Comment below and tell us what small habit you will start today. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Growth Set for more inspiring stories about money, mindset, and building a better life, one small step at a time. Thank you for watching. Stay focused, stay patient, and keep growing.